Hi, so my name is Julia and today I'm going to be showing you how to make healthier vegan hot chocolate mocha bombs. If you like this video, please remember to give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and share this video with a friend. But be sure to stick around to the end for some fun contests I'll be doing. Enjoy the video. Today I'm going to show you how to easily temper your chocolate using vegan chocolate chips. I've seen plenty of videos that recommend against using chocolate chips to temper your chocolate, but I have actually found that the Enjoy Life semi-sweet brand of chocolate chips works very well for this method. Okay, so how you know if your chocolate is tempered is it will be very hard and it will snap and it will be very shiny on the top. Let's see if I will snap this and you'll hear this. It will snap like this, versus untempered chocolate will bend and it will melt in your hands when you hold it, and it will just be very soft. So here's tempered chocolate. What's great about these chocolate chips is they already come tempered, so what we have to do is keep these chocolates tempered while we're melting them. And the easiest way to do that is to never heat your chocolate chips above 90 degrees. That is the most important part. You have to be very patient when doing this, but never let your chocolate chips go above 90 degrees. So you will need some kind of candy thermometer or something that will be able to measure the heat of your chocolate. Here is a picture of all of the ingredients that I did use, and something pretty cool is if you add any type of flavoring that's oil-based or alcohol-based into the chocolate, you can actually flavor your chocolate bombs. Of course, there are options way better than chocolate chips, but I have found this is the best and easiest vegan option, and you don't have to do any chopping. The first thing that you're going to do is put chocolate chips into a plastic bowl and microwave at 15-second intervals. So for the first and second 15-second interval, take it out and just shake up the bowl to distribute the heat to all of the chocolate chips. After about two 15-second intervals on full power, I started to mix the chocolate with the candy thermometer, because every time you take it out of the microwave, you do want to mix it up to distribute the heat all around the chocolate. And I wanted to make sure it didn't get above 90 degrees. You will find that there will be some chunks of chocolate that have not been melted yet, so you want to really mix them in because they will melt with the rest of the chocolate if you mix them more. And at this point, I would put it back into the microwave at 50% power for 5 to 10 seconds until it becomes more of a liquid consistency. So now we're going to put the chocolate into the molds. There's two different methods to do this. One is simply just using your spoon, and another way is with a paintbrush, and we will show you both methods here. One of the biggest problems we found were the edges at the top of the chocolate bomb were too thin when we were trying to take them out of the molds. So we found when you put chocolate into a piping bag and go around the edges one more time will create a thicker edge and prevent breakage. After doing this, it is important to swipe and clean the edges to prevent any breakage or sticking for when you take them out of the molds when they are done drying. This is going to be the second method for putting the chocolate into the molds, and you can use any paintbrush that you have around the house and just paint the chocolate straight onto the mold. You're still going to be using the same method with the piping bag around the edges, but you can either use a spoon or a paintbrush to distribute the chocolate on the mold. After you're done setting everything in the molds, we're just going to stick them in the freezer for about 10 minutes until they are fully set. I love silicone molds just because it is very easy to pull the hot chocolate bombs out of the molds. You simply pull apart on the edges and lightly push up, and the chocolate bombs will pop right out. When it comes time to actually fill the chocolate bombs, you can flip the silicone molds upside down and use it as a base so they don't roll away. So I actually have two recipes here for you guys. The first one is going to be 1 tablespoon of coffee protein, and I'm going to pack it down to make room for the other ingredients because I did use small molds. The second ingredient is going to be 1/4 teaspoon of cocoa powder, and then 1/2 teaspoon of chocolate protein powder, and then the last ingredient is just going to simply be a pinch of salt. Now on the other side of the chocolate bombs, I added some Dandy's marshmallows. I use a ton and I like to break them up so it creates even more of a bomb effect when you put it in the cup. To assemble your chocolate bombs, we're going to add another layer around the rim of one side, and then we're going to take the side with the marshmallows and stick it on top. This ensures that it will all stick together, you don't have to reheat anything, and it creates that stickiness to assemble your chocolate bomb. For the second recipe, we're doing a half a teaspoon of cocoa powder, a tablespoon of coffee protein, and a pinch of salt. Adding the marshmallows on the other side and closing the chocolate bomb in the exact same way as the first one. If the ends don't perfectly match up, you can take your piping bag again and you can go around the outside. You can actually decorate it this way with sprinkles, and nobody will ever be able to see if you messed up anything because there will be a cute little decoration to cover it. I also wanted to show you a super simple way to decorate your chocolate bombs. I just melted some white chocolate and I'm putting it in a Ziploc bag that you can actually be used as a piping bag. You push all of the chocolate to the corner and twist it and cut a very small hole in the corner, as small as it can possibly go. And you are going to grab one of your chocolate bombs and go to town with really quick movements back and forth while squeezing the bag. And there you go. Now it's finally time to try out the chocolate bomb. So I heated up 8 ounces of almond milk, unsweetened almond milk, and I thought the way this exploded was pretty cool. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you'd like to be entered in a contest to win a free set of Color Street nail strips and an Arbonne cuticle oil, all you have to do is like this video, subscribe to my channel, and leave a comment down below, and you'll be entered to win a free set of Color Street nail strips and an Arbonne cuticle oil. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know if you decide to make these. And I also wanted to mention, I do have an Arbonne Recipes Facebook group with over 10,000 wonderful members who post amazing recipes and ideas all the time in there. So I'll leave the link to join that down below. But thank you so much for watching this video, and I hope you enjoy.